Let's make my baby's first birthday cake.
I see you looking at the tripod.
So for reference, my son, he's actually 11 months old. I have about a month until his first birthday. I was looking online and I saw a very specific cake that I wanted to make, and I haven't seen anybody in my area making that type of cake. So I figured I would try and make it myself, and since we're doing this in advance, if it doesn't work out, we have plenty of time to order an actual cake. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, the brown sugar is completely solid.
That's okay, because mommy always keeps backups of the baking essentials.
But also at the same time, y'all know that I'm always in the kitchen. I love to cook, I love to bake, and I also figured that it would kind of save me a little bit of money too if I made it myself, because cakes are pretty expensive these days. I know you were going for that tripod. I know. Yeah, don't touch that tripod. I know you're not touching that tripod, Grayson. Okay. Eggs are in and Dad is home. I got this big bottle of vanilla at BJ's. It's honestly a really good deal. Kennedy's been napping for like an hour now. I don't know why. I'm still watching Mickey Mouse. All right. It's about as even as it's gonna get. It's going in the oven. My cookie cake is completely cooled. I've got my icing made. So now is the fun part. I definitely can do a better job spreading the cookie dough because I did not get it perfectly even, but you know what? That's okay. That is actually really good for my first time ever doing this. Also, I need to know too that this is a lot tinier than it's going to be. So when I actually do this for his birthday, I'm gonna have 2 sheet pans. So it's gonna be the size of a full sheet tray, if that makes sense. So this is like half the size that it'll be.
Oh, you're gonna put frosting.
Yeah, I'm gonna put frosting in the middle of it first. I also want to note too that I'm going to be using a few different colors when I actually do this, and I'm going to be using a different buttercream icing. Is that yummy? This is just a regular buttercream. When I actually do this, I'm going to be using shortening and a couple other ingredients just to make a stiffer frosting. I also ordered another set of piping bags and piping tips. So me decorating this right now, this is just me having fun. I'm also going to use a bunch of different colors when I actually do this cake. Okay, here is the final cake. Like I said, I'm gonna be using different colors, different piping tips, and it's gonna be a lot bigger when I actually do it. But that is a cake. Yes, there's cake. You wanna have some cake? This is my first time ever doing this, so please be nice. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't really know what I'm making for dinner tonight, but I got chicken, so let's make something. All right, I had a big pack of chicken tenderloin, so I went ahead and started cooking them in some avocado oil. I put on my famous seasoning blend, which is just salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. I put it on everything, and I let those cook. I was gonna put this over rice, but then I decided to go the pasta route instead. I was looking for some roasted red peppers. I didn't have any, so I ended up making some myself, but I did have some canned artichokes, so that was good. I grabbed some pasta from the pantry, got that cooking. I removed my chicken because I wanted to chop it into little bite-sized pieces. Hi, Gray. Oh, wow, Grayson. You want to do this voiceover instead? I added in the peppers, the artichokes, some heavy cream, Romano cheese, some butter, and then ideally I would have added parsley, but I don't have a parsley plant, but Basilina outside, she is looking amazing. So I added in some basil, added in my pasta and a little bit of pasta water, tossed in some Romano cheese, and I stirred that up. And I don't know what to call this, Tuscan pasta? Clean out your pantry pasta? I don't know. Happy Sunday. It's that time of week again. Let's do some meal prep. That way we make the upcoming week just a little bit easier for myself. First things first, I'm gonna start out by cutting my pineapple. I just bought this. Is this bad? Is this bad?
Yeah, it does look a little right there.
I just bought it.
I know, pineapples are tough.
Okay, we're gonna be going with some frozen pineapples. I added my chicken to my slow cooker, and now I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder, pepper, my not so fresh pineapple, and some teriyaki sauce. Added my lid, gonna cook this on high for 2 hours. And now to make some rice. As a breakfast or a snack option, I'm gonna make some chocolate chip muffins.
And now to make some homemade pickles. Did that look cool?
Yeah.
Got some garlic, some onion petals. And now to season our pickles, some salt, a dash of sugar, crushed red pepper for a little razzle dazzle, and vinegar.
You want the water bottle? Right here. No. You want the water bottle? I want the burp rag. We're making a trip. No, go get the burp rag. No. Go get that. It's right there. Yeah.
Variety of vegetables here that I'm going to season with some paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And last, I've got 2 packs of shaved steak. Now that my beef is mostly cooked, I'm gonna add in my cornstarch and seasoning, adding some grated garlic, and adding in my soy and honey. Got everything portioned out. Once they cool down, I will pop them in the fridge, and then we will have them for lunches, dinners, whenever we need something quick. We just pop it in the microwave, and we've got a good meal. Yes, honey, a good meal. Yes, honey. Yes, honey, we have a good meal ready for us. Yeah, okay. Duty calls, I'll talk to you guys later, bye. We are camping, and when we got to the camping site last night, we realized just how much stuff we forgot, so yeah, so we gotta go get some stuff. Obviously first, we gotta get coffee and ice.
Coffee and ice.
Yeah, ice is munchkins. She calls munchkins ice. Anyways, the guys are at the campsite. Let's go run some errands. Go, go, go. What kind should we get? Coffee and ice secured. If it was just groceries that we needed, I would go to Aldi, but we do need a couple of cleaning things. So I'm thinking we're gonna go to Walmart. Okay, first things first, we gotta get the baby sunscreen, and Kennedy just told me that she needs sunglasses, so we gotta get a pair of those too. You know what, while we're here. Oh wow, this Walmart's got a nice kitchen aisle, wow. I could use a new pan. We're walking past these again. All right, I think these might be your size, honey. Grayson actually does need a pair of sandals too. I think he would be a size 4. These are a size 5, otherwise these would be perfect. This is a very complicated Walmart. I've gotten nothing that I actually need so far, nothing from the list. I see diapers stacked up on top of a shelf, so I know we're getting close. We're getting close to the right area. All right, I fear we're still in the wrong area. I'm going to the general sunscreen area now, because I couldn't find any over there. All right, you know what? This one. I just know we're gonna need these later. Okay, now back over to the grocery section. Coffee busted, a whole bunch of Gatorade. We'll get red too. We're out of juice already too. We gotta get some more of these, so I'm thinking these. And we'll get these too. On a whole other note, I've never actually seen these in person. I've seen these online. I've never had them, but they look good. Like I kind of want to try and make them. I saw a recipe for them. I'm really hoping that they have some good looking berries because we had none at our grocery store, so we didn't bring any. Way better than what we had at home, so you know, maybe we'll get some cheese too, you know? I just looked at my list and realized that the most important thing on the list is I need to get a sleep sack for Gray because we forgot it. So last night was not fun. I was just walking by. What's a chocolate junior? I don't need it. I do not need it. We need cheese though. You can never go wrong with a sharp cheddar. While we're here, we needed this last night. The mosquitoes loved me last night. We need toilet cleaner. The problem is that's only the refills. At home, they only ever have the ones that have the little handle with it. I can never find just the refills. And here they only have the refills. Like, I can't find the handle. We're gonna have to get something like this. Okay, milk and a sleep sack. They only have newborn swaddles. They don't have the sleep sacks that we use. All right, I loop back around. We're getting these. That had to be the most unsuccessful Walmart trip that I have ever done. And it's not their fault. Like, they had everything, but they were just sold out of everything. Well, so there was spots for everything that I needed, but they didn't have any sleep sacks in his size, and they also didn't even have any footy pajamas that were his size that we could have done, you know? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about the sleep sack. Maybe it'll be another place in the area that we can go to later. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I was about to say Saturday. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Bye.